Welcome to Driftwood and Shine. Hey guys, I'm Debbie. And tonight we've got a good one. This is not one that I was requested to do. And it's one I've tried to do a little bit of prep work. Just to, so y'all don't have to watch so much paint dry. Okay? Alright guys, look. You're going to take these Dollar Tree white, I guess it just says floral foam, but anyhow, the round ones. I'm just going to open them right now. We're going to use one of these. I'm not ready for it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get it open. I just need one of them. And we're going to use a Dollar Tree cake plate. You know, those, I mean, you know, you can put deviled eggs in them, right? And guess what, guys? We're still going to be able to put deviled eggs in them when we get through if we want to. This is going to be a cool thing, I think. And we're going to use one of the white, like ceramic kind of type candle holders. I'm not really sure what it is. And I'll go ahead and tell you. None of these are level, but we're not going to worry about that either. I've not found one of these that actually set level. So if you get one and it rocks like that, it's just going to have to rock, I reckon. We can put some, you know, the stuff you put on the bottom of chairs. We can put a little bit of that felt under it if we wanted to make it not leak. Not rock. But what we're going to do, how we're going to start this, turn it over, turn your plate over. And I took the egg tray is what it's called. Took the thing off of it. Now I'm going to tell you what I did. I painted mine with chalk, but I want to tell y'all what I would do if I were y'all, okay? Because if I thought of this during the daytime, it wouldn't have taken me near as much time to prep, and it would look a lot smoother. But we're going to go with it as it is. But what I would do is take right here, find you a piece of paper, turn it over. Remember I showed y'all when you can even take a paintbrush and do it. If you'll go around the edge of these with something. And look, this paintbrush works real well. I'm not going to cut this. That's why I don't care that it's making this mark on it. And it's the back of my sheet. But just use something that's got a little color, like a pencil or a colored paintbrush. Guys, they work wonders. See? But I would cut this out, and then I would tape it down right here. Right where I just cut it out from. And then I would take it outside and spray paint it, guys. Spray paint it. And the only reason I wouldn't spray paint the whole thing is because y'all know I told you, when you're going to be gluing some items together, you don't want to have fresh paint to have to glue to, because it's just not going to hold. Just not going to hold. So that's what I would do, is take that, cut it out, and I would glue it right here. And then take it outside and spray paint it. And let me tell you something. I did mine white, but as I was painting mine, I had the most awesome idea. Y'all know how that goes. If you went to, I know they have it at Home Depot. I'm pretty sure they have it at Walmart, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it at Walmart. I've seen it at Home Depot. They have what they call a sea glass spray paint. Guys, it would be beautiful to spray this bottom side, like a sea glass, this color, like you can get this color, or even a pink, or, I mean, any color of sea glass. It would be beautiful. I did mine white. And if you do have to paint it, I'll tell you what you do. You get a soft, really soft bristle brush and white chalk paint, or whatever color you choose to go with, but use chalk, guys, because this is a plastic. Chalk paint will eventually, now, right away you could scrape it if you wanted to, but if you let this sit for about a week, you almost ain't going to be able to wash it off even. So let it sit good, you know, before you touch it. Of course, once we finish it, you're not going to be touching it that much anyway. But that's what I would do. But if you're going to do it like that, I would just get my paint, and I just cover each egg just like that with a soft bristle brush, and then, you know, paint your edges. Try to get in there. Now, I did paint the side of mine like this. I did paint my side of mine. I'm not going to go to the trouble of painting all that because y'all don't need to see that. I mean, y'all, it'd be like watching paint dry again. So we're just going to put that to the side so I don't get any of my other stuff in it. But I'll show you from the front side. See, your front side, look, we're not doing anything to this, so you can still put a deviled egg in it. And what we're fixing to do with it won't have any trashy stuff or whatever that's going to be falling into your deviled eggs. If you do decide to use that, it would be beautiful on an Easter table. But anyhow, we're going to set that to the side, and I'll wash that off because I don't want that to be a part of it. So I will wash it off before it dries hard, and then I'm going to get me some sea glass and paint that one. But here's the one I've already painted, guys. See, I've already got it completed. And when you turn it over, see, it looks like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I'll hold it up close. It don't look too bad from the front, but you can still tell my paintbrush marks. If you spray paint it, you're not going to see all that, okay? Now, I don't want to... I'm going to take my other disc, and I'm going to set it up on there because I don't want to mess up my paint job for what we're going to do now, okay? Now, we've got our other disc, right, that we had. And, guys, they fit. Now, they're not exact, but they're pretty close. I mean, it fits in there pretty close. So, what we're going to do is take our E6000, because I want this to be permanent. Now, if you don't want it to be permanent, use hot glue, and it won't be permanent. You'll be able to, you know, it might take a little bit, but you'll be able to pull it off. But I don't want mine to be permanent. I want mine to be permanent. And guys, let me go ahead while I'm doing this and tell you. I know we're decorating for Easter, and it is an egg plate after all. You know, you think deviled eggs or Easter eggs or whatever for Easter. But let me tell you, if you will get, once you get through with Easter, say we're done with Easter, and we want to, did y'all see what I just did? This is a toothbrush roller thing. And as long as you're rolling it, and you've got pressure on it, that'll still come out. There was still a little bit up there, but all I did was roll my thing backwards just a little bit to relieve that pressure, and that glue went down. It's a good way to save your E6000, because I have messed up a whole bunch of tubes before Miss Chicky sent me these. But anyhow, we've got our hot glue, our E6000, now we're going to put our hot glue. But what I was telling you, when it's not Easter, okay, Easter is gone, it's not Easter anymore, then you can take and just put you some pretty green moss. I'm going to get this right in the middle best I can. And just hold it and let that hot glue dry on that plastic. But get you some pretty green moss and fill this, and then it'll look like it's supposed to be there once you see what we're fixing to do. It'll look like it's supposed to be there, and you can still have it up on your shelf or whatever. Still be beautiful. Then like at fall, guys, then you can fill each one of these little holes with, you can make you a bunch of acorns. You can even pick acorns up out of the yard, wash them real good, and then spray polyurethane, seal them, put acorns in there. It's endless what you could do. At Christmas, you could put ornaments around. And I'm not gonna hot glue in what we're fixing to do in the middle, flowers. I'm not gonna hot glue them in because, see, at Christmas, then I can take what I'm putting in there out, put me some Christmas ones in it, and use it to display ornaments, really pretty ornaments. You can use this year round. Because, trays, sometimes they tend to be in the way. I don't know about your trays, but sometimes ours tend to be in the way. Okay, that seems pretty dry. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. And I've got, let me show you. That's another thing I wanted to show you. Look, guys. The toppings are endless. Look, if you wanted to, you could even put a big old flower like this. This is just one flower. one big old huge flower. You could get yellow roses. You could get, I think that's supposed to be like geraniums. You could get, don't forget this one, and I love this one. That ain't ranunculus. I'm not sure what that is. Like, here's white roses. I mean, look at these. These are mums. You could fill it around with mums. That would be pretty at Christmas. See, it's red. Like, so you want bright pink roses? Whatever, guys. The colors are endless what you could use. Now, what we're using tonight, I've got little a ranunculus, a carnation, and a rose. And see, they're all similar colors. And that's what we're using to fill it up tonight. And we're not putting, I know normally I tell y'all to cover up your mechanics. But this is so low and it's white and it matches. And just in case I want to use it for deviled eggs, see, I don't want anything that's going to be trashy, any like moss or whatever that could get trash on my deviled eggs. I don't want that. All I want, and all we're going to do, is stick these little flowers in. Side by side, just flowers. We're going to fill this whole top in with just flowers. And I cut my, see how I cut my stems off? Very little, so it'll stick right in the thing. And you can go in a design if you want to, like ranunculus, carnation, rose, but you don't have to. I mean, you can go any way you want. And it probably won't take a whole lot to fill it up, guys. It probably will not take a whole lot, and I stuck him down a little low. He's a little lower than the other flowers. I don't have many carnations, so I'm going to go ahead and use a carnation. Let's see, we'll put one over here, because I only had 3 carnations. But you can just, I mean, it's just endless the way you can do it. But we're going to go ahead and do it so that we can finish it up. I just didn't want y'all to have to watch paint dry, so I went ahead and, oh, my nose is itching. I went ahead and done some of them. See there? We got them all done that quick. And see, it's covered. You can't really see the mechanics. I mean, you can if you really look. But, you know, if they're going to look like that, you can push it down. Look, see how I've just pushed that down and kind of pulled it with my thumb. And see, then it kind of covers it up. But anyhow, now what we're going to do, I'll just pull that one too much, but there. Anyhow, that's our little decoration. Now our candle holder, because I want it to hold, right? I'm going to use the flat side because it's, I mean, we're using it. It doesn't really matter if it's turned that way or if it's turned that way. But anytime you're going to glue, I know when we use those little, you know, the little candlesticks from Dollar Tree, it has a tiny, tiny top. And I'll be honest with you, they'll come undone sometime unless you have you a good amount of E6000. So we're going to turn it over and use the top. My washing machine just went off. Okay, now we're gonna glue it really good. And remember, I said these are not level, so this glue kind of help level it out, because E6000 will kind of harden. So when we put it on, we'll try to be conscious of the fact that it's not level, because we don't want our plate to be way crooked. But guys, this is just a simple way to use. And you notice I'm putting quite a bit. You don't have to use this much. And the only reason I'm doing that, oh, I want to show y'all that. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but right there in the middle, see, I've got pressure on it, and there's glue up there. When I turn that pressure back, watch that glue. It just sinks down in it. Well, that didn't. I had it turned. About messed it up that time. Maybe I don't need to try to show y'all. But anyhow. Well, now. There. Okay. But you notice I've got quite a bit on there. I did that because of this thing, you know, kind of sitting wappy-john. Now, see, when I've got it turned up like this, that's level. It doesn't tilt. It's this bottom. This is the bottom of the candle holder. Apparently, there's every one I've gotten's been not level. Now, I'm going to hold my flowers, and I'm going to turn it up. And I can tell you, the place where the diamond part of this little design is where the middle is, like this fit all the way around, kind of right around there. So I can tell by, let me put me some hot glue on there to hold it just a little bit right now. I don't want a lot of it, but I'll put a little bit just to hold it for right now. But I can tell that as long as I have them kind of right there, it's pretty much in the center. Now, I'm going to turn it over. And you notice I didn't press real hard because I want to just kind of level it up. And then don't press hard. And then that E6000 will harden in there. And it'll get in all those little grooves of this plate. And you'll be good to go. Good to go. But this is it, guys. Isn't that cute? And it's such a simple idea. But it's a way to, like, we didn't put any paint in these. You can still put real deviled eggs in it. You can put colored eggs. I've got something we're going to do to some eggs. And we're going to put some eggs in it for ourselves. But it's just awesome, guys. And we've got, now these were, I thought I kept it because I wanted to show you. I wanted to show y'all. And I must have thrown it away. These are the 97-cent flowers from Walmart. You know now that Dollar Tree flowers are $1.25. Walmart has nice little bundles of roses and stuff like that. Ours is over by the fabric department. And it's in a little one of those kiosk-like things in the middle, and it's stuck all in there. But they're only 97 cents. So, and all of these are the 97-cent flowers. So we didn't use quite all of our roses, we didn't use all of it. So we're going to say we've got $1.50. Let's just go ahead and say $2. $2, $3, $4. A $4 centerpiece for your table at Easter. And you can, guys, you can fill this out a little bit more. I wanted to leave room that my eggs would fit because we may really want to use it for deviled eggs. Our family loves deviled eggs. So, but there you go. And like I said, now, these are not dried in, so we can pull them right out at Christmas, put us some Christmas. We can pull them out at fall, put fall colors. Then put all your, like I said, acorns or whatever around. I mean, it's just endless. Endless. You can do a red, white, and blue theme. Guys, anything. Y'all please share this out. Let's try to get our 900 million watching it. Okay? But I love it. Love it, guys. Love it. Now, I'll be honest with you. Y'all know I'm honest with you. I'm not crazy about these roses. I really am not. Matter of fact, I'm going to take him out and I've got one more carnation left, so I'm going to put my carnation in there because I'm not crazy about the roses. They're not a good shape, I think. So I'll put that little carnation in there. Now, I do have 2 roses there, but that's all I've got left is roses and 1 ranunculus. And if I've changed them out, then they're going to be ranunculus beside ranunculus, and we don't want that. So, anyhow, there you go, guys. I love you. Thanks so much for showing up. And it is, let's see. It is 8:49. I tell you what, it's going to be 10 o'clock before I come back on because I've got to run eat. Sonny and them, me and Sonny's just eating leftover lasagna. I mean, not lasagna, whatever that was. Stroganoff. Because it was so good last night. So that's what we're going to warm us up and eat. So I'm going to run over there and eat. But let y'all make you an egg tray. Make you an egg tray. You can use it year round. It doesn't have to just be for eggs, guys. All right. I love you. I'll see y'all at 10 o'clock. I know it's late for the East Coast ladies. I'm sorry. If y'all can't, if you don't want to stay up, y'all watch the replay tomorrow. I'm sure we'll appreciate it. All right. I love you guys. Bye.